Hi, my name is Rose Castillo and I'm with Crafty Night Owls. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute Halloween square pillow box. And I am using some new products coming from the holiday catalog that was just released this week, and it is filled with some amazing and awesome projects just for the upcoming holidays. And of course there's Halloween and fall, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so if you want to get a head start on making those projects, now is a great time to place an order. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I welcome you to place an order with me, and I will put a link below. Now, one of the great things about some of these products in this catalog is that you will find that there are bundles, and when you order things as a bundle, you also save 15%. Now, today we're going to be using this Halloween treat stamp set, and it also has matching framelits, and if you order them as a bundle, you can save 15%. We are also going to be using the square pillow box, and that is also comes in a bundle with a little something stamp set, and this has Halloween, thinking of you, grateful for you for Thanksgiving, just a little something for an all occasion, and love, peace, and joy that you can use for Christmas. So this is a very versatile set, and if you order it with the pillow box, you save 15%. Now, those are some of the items we're going to be using today, and we're going to be using the square pillow box Thinlit die, and this Thinlit die also comes with several others that coordinate with it that you can use for holidays or some tags. Right here you'll see this large square with the angled edges is also in that die in that set, and then this smaller one. And then I kind of altered this Tangelo twist piece and angled the edges also, so it kind of matches. I love layering, so I figured a little way to do that, and came out super cute. Now you're going to need a piece of 6 by 5, and you'll need 2 of them in order to cut out 2 pieces and to make your box. So I'm going to go and do that, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I was just going to show you really quickly. You can use your magnetic platform, or if you don't have a magnetic platform, you can go ahead and use your regular platform. You'll need an acrylic plate, the paper, the die, and then another acrylic plate, and then you'll run it through your Big Shot. Just wanted to show you that really quickly, just in case anybody needed some direction with that. And you'll see that there's not a lot of waste on this paper. And so, let's see. Let's move that die aside. And this paper kind of doesn't show the score lines that well on video, but I can definitely see them. And if you turn it over, you might be able to see a little bit better there. But you're going to fold on this score line, and you can burnish it with your bone folder. And like I said, you're going to need 2 of them. And so, let's do that. Now, on the ends of the box, this is a rounded score line, and so you can't lay it down and use your bone folder, but I just go around the edges and I pinch with my fingers to give that crease that we need for your box. And I'll do that on this one now. Alrighty, almost done. Now, what I like to use is the tear and tape. This product is pretty awesome, and oops, you just tear it off and stick it on right wherever you need it. And I got that. It's kind of hard to see on this one. Fold that over, and this will help me see where my score line is just a bit better. Now that needs just a tiny bit more. Right there. And you're going to go ahead and peel that off, And you'll love this tape because it's not a lot of effort to get the ends of the tape off, or the backing of the tape off, which I love because previously when I'd use the sticky strip, I would tend to like sit there and peel and peel and peel and peel and peel and could never get it off quite quick enough. And then afterwards, the little red strip would stick to my fingers and I'd be flinging my hand around trying to get it off. Anyway, this one does really good. Any excess, just fold it back over on itself. And then you can line up your edges here and flatten it out. Okay, now and then you'll just pop open your box like that, push in, and fold down. Now that is super cute and super easy, and really if you didn't want to decorate a box with some designer paper, it would still be cute. You can put a gift card in these. This is big enough to hold a gift card, and so that's awesome. Now I'm going to take a piece of very vanilla cardstock and this new archival Stampin' Pad in basic black. And previously we were having some trouble with our basic black ink, and so they did away with it, and now they have come up with this archival ink in basic black, and it just works wonderfully. Now just go ahead and stamp that down, and nice crisp clean image. And then I went ahead and I took my Tangelo Twist Stampin' Write marker and I just colored in his little beak. So simple, just add a little bit of color to him. And then I'm going to take this over and I'm going to cut it out with the framelit that I bought in the bundle. And I'm going to cut that out. I'm also going to cut out a Boo and some Tangelo Twist cardstock. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've die cut my owl and my Boo, and let me just pop this right out of the die, set that aside, and I am going to use some Delightful Days-Jaune, and I'm going to punch a 2.5-inch circle out, and I'm going to use this right behind my owl. Now, when I originally made a box, which was this box here, I thought the owl needed something rather than just putting an owl on the front of the box. And so I thought, oh man, if I put a circle large enough to be all the way behind that, it's going to take up a lot of room on the front of this box and you won't really see the designer paper. So I thought, what can I do? And then it hit me that if I got a 2.5-inch circle, it wouldn't be big enough to hold the entire owl, but it'll kind of look like there is a moon behind him. And so I am going to use my sponge dauber and pick up a little of my Delightful Days-Jaune ink, and I'm just going to sponge around the edges. Now this just gives a little bit of extra dimension to my moon. And the first box that I made, I did not sponge the edges on this, and I regret it because I just think it adds so much. And so super simple, doesn't take very much time to do that at all. Okay, now that my shading is done, we are going to go ahead and layer our pieces together. And for this Boo, I'm going to use this new fine tip glue pen. And when you first get it, you will have to open up the top of the lid and pull off a seal that's on there. We were at Stampin' Up! Convention this year, and one of my friends was squeezing and squeezing this bottle and could not get any glue out. So I opened it up to see what the problem was, and there was a little seal in there, and we laughed. But there is this little pin that goes back inside the tip of the pen when you close it so that your glue does not get clogged. Now, one of my other glues that I've had for years, I would squeeze and squeeze and couldn't get nothing out, and so it was very frustrating at times. And I'd cut off the tip of the pen so that I could get some glue out, and then my tip would get so messed up and so far down that it was just ridiculous and I would throw it away. Now, There you go. And I just put a few little dots. I don't squeeze because the times that I have squeezed, I've ended up making like a really huge mess because it's runny. And I don't want a ton of glue on there anyway because it's such a small little area to put glue on, which is perfect when you have something like snail adhesive or something that's a little bit wider tipped. It's not easy to get some glue on there. Now this solves that problem. Put a couple of dimensionals back there, peel those off, and we're going to stick that right to my little moon that I have. Oops. Push it down, and now get my treat box, and this is a 1-inch piece by a 9.5-inch piece. And what I did is I just got it and folded it around and pinched the sides so that I didn't have to worry about scoring or anything like that and it not lining up correctly. So we'll just add a little bit of adhesive right here to that. And then we'll wrap this back around our box. And voila! There's a little belly band. Now I open it up and kind of stick my hand in there to put some little pressure on there. And now I'm going to actually, I'll just put them right here. Put a couple dimensionals there. And then I'm going to add my, why can't I open that? My focal point. Now, if you do have a box that has directional paper like these bats, you're going to want to pay attention to what way you cut your paper, so then when you die cut your bats aren't upside down or backwards or sideways or whatever. Because originally I had made this box, and you see that the opening of the box is on the sides. Now, I was going to remake this so I can do it on video, and I cut this paper, the bats, and when I went and cut it out and I sat down, I was like, oh man, my bats are going the wrong direction. They were sideways like that. So I went ahead and flipped my box this way, which still cute, and then I added this belly band this time, and then of course the sponging around the moon, and it just makes a super cute project. And you can fill it with candy. You can put a gift card in there if you wanted to. You can make these for any occasion. You know, this is for Halloween, but you can make them for table settings at Thanksgiving or Christmas gifts for coworkers, anything like that. And anybody that is going to receive these is going to appreciate them. After you join my YouTube page, you might also want to subscribe to my Instagram page, Crafty Night Owls, or even my Facebook page, Crafty Night Owls, and see daily inspiration, hear about deals, and upcoming promotions with Stampin' Up! Thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate your time for watching this. Thank you. Have a great day.